What's up, guys? What's up? So, basically, what I want to do throughout this video or throughout this live stream, I guess, is show you guys what we're gonna be doing for the new roleplay series and some ideas we have. And I want to live stream this first of all because I don't have a video for today. Second of all, I do want to let you guys get your opinion in on this and how this should be ran. So, there's two stages to this, right? There's an idea. We talked a lot about the idea of this, and then there's execution, which execution from you, what you guys know of, is kind of tough. So there's gonna be kind of a lot of talking, a lot of rambling, and I'm gonna pitch out some ideas. By all means, if you're watching this as a video, feel free, please leave your opinion on ideas, or if you have any ideas of how we can even make this roleplay series better. But what we're gonna do, guys, is I think we're gonna start it with 80's style. Now, we have a 4560, which I don't know my exact years. I can tell this is like maybe a late 80's, early 90's tractor. But some guy said it was an early 90's tractor. So that would defeat the purpose of only going 80's, right? So I think what we're going to do is, my thought right now is we're going to start a new roleplay series. By the way, this map is UMRV. It's a fantastic Iowa-Wisconsin map. Here is Wisconsin, and here is Iowa. Yes, I know it's upside down. It's really weird. But I played this map in FS17. This is the map we're going back to. The only thing is it's not two, but it's probably like 4 days out. We're probably 4 days out from getting this map and actually getting a better version. Because right now this is a whole different version. We have a guy building it, adding in custom things to it. So I've been trying to keep it a secret forever, by the way. Thanks for the super chat, Mr. Monster Scribbles in One Country Boy. But we're going back to the old days, kind of, in a way, of FS17. That's the plan with it, I guess. So, one season will allow it to go, I don't know if we're going to start in the 70s/80s era, I guess. So we could do 70s/80s era. Then next season, just to change things up, we move it, okay guys, it is now the 90s/early 2000s era. And now that means you can buy, doesn't mean you have to get rid of your old equipment, but it means you can now buy newer 90s tractors and newer 2000s tractors. And then eventually we work our way up to the new stuff. And that allows, as a farmer to grow and get bigger equipment. So that's the way we're going to do it. Like 4440, I'm not exactly sure. I'm assuming these started probably in mid-70s. And I don't know how long 4440s were made for, but this would be a perfect tractor of 70s, 80s starting with. And it allows us to start small. And it would be a whole different, we'd start completely over from a different, from our old series. Like I just erased that series, whatever you guys saw in Nebraska, would pretty much be erased. But that's what I was thinking is cool. So I'm going to I'm going to show you guys the map in case you guys haven't seen UMRV, which you guys have seen that tour probably. But then what I want to do is give you guys opinions, I guess. I want to give you guys a chance to give your opinions on where I specifically should start my farm out as we do this, whether I should take one of these farms, because there's like 5 different farms on the map, or build my own. Now there's technically 2 different towns. We have the Iowa side town, McGregor, and then we have the Wisconsin side town. I forgot what town that is. But with towns, it allows for a lot of roleplay. So that's the plan here. Now we can't get things perfect, like, I don't know. Like, maybe I'll have a PC in a house. And obviously, in the 70s, PCs weren't available. You know, like, you guys are going to have to kind of understand that, I guess. Mr. Monster, FH3 Project Cars and One Country Boy. Thanks for the super chats. So, that's the plan. How's your night going? We're going to run a little late, but we're getting there, man. So, that's the plan. The only thing is, it might be tough on mods. It might be tough for mods. That's the only issue that we're going to have. So, like my first truck would starting off would be this high boy. Sorry. I have a horrible cold. And I may, like, sneeze. And I may have to run out of here and grab, like, tissues or something. But, anyways, we have the F-250 high boy. So, I really think if I do this series, this is the truck I'll probably use, the F-250 Highboy, because it's, let's see, early 70s, maybe they started I think it was pretty much just a 70s truck. So, what I was thinking is I'd have somebody edit this and kind of make it better, and this would be my truck. That's what I was kind of thinking to start off with. It's got a goosenecker, it's got a fifth wheel, which works as a gooseneck in Farm Sim, so we're all good there. But yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking for this. So that we could do, you know, if we really started falling in love with this map, that means we wouldn't have just the same old boring brand new equipment. We'd kind of work our way up. And that's why I did an FS17 and everybody loved it. But at the same time, if we do this, and if we do it good, I guess, what's going to have to happen is the videos that I make, there's always got to be something that's going to be crazy in it. So I can't just be like, planting beans, guys, come watch, you know? It works for some people. But for Farm Sim, it doesn't work. So you guys are going to have to kind of just go along with the idea that, hey, there's going to be a lot of like grain cart axles snapped and things like that on the thumbnails and titles. Because if we want to do this farming, we want to do this roleplay, that's how we got to do it. Now, I probably shouldn't be going down here, but I'm going to show you guys the town and what's going to happen. We're going to have a lot of new stuff across the map. There's going to be like a police department. There's going to be a lot of different stuff, pretty much. And I got to make sure we stick with farming as we do this. Because we do get caught up in like Dukes of Hazzard. Don't get me wrong. Heck, for 70s, 80s, I guess we could definitely that's really the time period to roleplay Dukes of Hazzard. But I don't want it to screw up the farming series as much. By the way, my RCC, I probably shouldn't tell you guys this, but my save game is just messed up. I've been trying to work on that for the past like 20 minutes. Haven't put much time into it. I'm going to ask a couple of people, but it could be just completely messed up. So that's why you haven't seen an RCC video in a couple days. So here's the Iowa side, here's Wisconsin. The one thing is they're flipped. And I think the new version of the map we're going to have actually has them like the other way. So basically Wisconsin will actually be on, if you're looking at a map, it'll be on the right side, and Iowa will be on the left of the Mississippi. So that's how it'll play out. Logan, thanks for one of those super chat. Austin, what's up, man? Nah, Austin, this is just me for this one, man. Sorry. Riblet, thanks for the super chat. Hey, Austin, Mr. Monster wants to ask you a question. One country boy, thanks for the super chat. But yeah, so this is McGregor, Iowa, which is just fantastic. But there's so much stuff we can do here. This is going to be good. You know, like I could pick Buck up a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich with a vanilla shake or something, you know. We can do that. There's a lot of different role-playing we can do. And what's great about this map is there's so many different elevators and so many different selling points, which I love. Which I absolutely love. So, as we tour this, oh shoot, I haven't even been looking at the chat, guys. But I do want your guys' opinion on if I should build my own farm or take a farm, because there's like 5 different farms on the map. Take a farm and then just add to it, kind of, as we go. I think that'd be kind of cool, because some of these farms are pretty darn good. Yeah, so we got Tractor Supply, we got John Deere dealership, and then Buck, if he's on here, will probably build his own John Deere dealership, or he'll probably move Platte Valley, or maybe he'll just start a new one. Maybe he won't use Platte Valley anymore. There's just so much. There's so much stuff we can do on here, pretty much. I'm trying to look at the chat, follow the chat as we go and explain this, but at the same time, I can't just be reading the whole time, otherwise that'd be super boring. Why do you always get a new farm? Because new farm, it just gets old. It gets super old. You got to switch up content. You got to make it entertaining. That's the true answer. Okay, Dustin, thanks for the super chat, man. Oh my god. Hey, we knocked down another sign. Yeah, I do like the builds. The only thing is I gotta build it. I gotta actually build it right. I gotta build it how it should be built, not just a little flat farm that's crap. I gotta build a good one if I do it. That's for sure. But I discussed this with some other people, and I think now as we're driving is a good time to get it up. I'm gonna be all over the road because I'm gonna be super distracted. But Farm Sim, I may have said this once, what I think Farm Sim needs to do, and eventually how the game needs to operate. So you know how all different games, PUBG, like Call of Duty, you can buy skins and stuff like that, right? And then you can get those skins, and you got to put in some money, like real life money gets into the game. Well, I think eventually at some point we need at some point, Farming Simulator needs to be a way where it gets pretty darn competitive, and you're playing with 4 or 5 of your friends, and you each put, this may be stupid, it's just throwing ideas around, but you each put, I know it's kind of gambling in a way, but you each put $30 in or something like that, right? And then there's one John Deere 9RT, there's one John Deere 8RT, there's only a couple tractors. So in reality, you get to a system where 1,000 farm sim dollars is worth like 5 cents real life. And it becomes a system on that. So like when you're actually making a decision and when you're actually growing crops, it'd be kind of weird how it's done. But I think someday if you incorporated real life money and you also limited the equipment available, not everybody can just go to the store and purchase, it would really create a real life like competitive ecosystem. And I know there's so much more to go into, but we're kind of out of time explaining that one. I got some ideas on that I think, man, that could definitely be the future of farm sim. Not totally gambling like that in a way, but where you gotta like pay for your tractors, and you when you buy something, you actually create more value to it, and you love it, and you just don't trade it off right away. So I don't know. That's my opinion, I guess. But Michael, thanks for the super chat, man. Riblet Farms, thanks, man. It was in the hospital and never missed a stream. My gosh, my man. But here's one of the farms we started with. This is the farm. Now, there was no house here when I originally did an FS17, but this was a solid farm. A lot of you guys probably remember this farm. Heck, I remember it, of course, because I made like probably 50 videos on it. It was fantastic. So this is one farm we could do, and it's pretty much set up to build on, but I think we could almost do better in a way. We got to see. I was on Facebook the other day. I go on Facebook to get a lot of my mods, and I saw some talk of a new building pack coming out. So that could be good, but it may just be a while. And I love how the fields are tiny around here, because we can't farm that big of fields with the equipment we have. Now over there, I pretty much, Nick Brown, thanks for the super chat, man. I pretty much played every farm here, like at some point in FS17. So kind of have memory of them all. I'm trying to think of my favorite. My favorite may have been that one back there. You guys like my AR? I'd say that was probably my favorite one back there. But this was also a good one. Now, I guess you'd also, if we went to this, the League Automotive channel, thank you for the $1 super chat. If we got going with this, we'd also have just a static house that I couldn't get rid of. That'd kind of suck. You know what? I need to tell the map guy to get rid of all the houses, because everybody will just be able to place their own. But this is also another one we could do. I know there's gonna be I don't know if it's gonna be cow-calf operation, but I think there's gonna be a beef operation with like a feedlot where you feed them out, which will be kind of neat through here. But this is a farm we could do. As always, any ideas are up for discussion. So, if you have an idea, feel free, put it down below in the comment section. Yeah, like I could get a Bronco, like a 60s Bronco we could have as like the wife's vehicle, but I like kind of rip on it sometimes if I want. When will we get Sunday Fun Day? I think another Sunday Fun Day, maybe if we do it right and do it in time, could be out this Sunday. I think we're going to try to wake up really early in the morning, run up to Northeast Iowa where they have a lot of snow, and ride, because we haven't ridden in forever, and then try to make it back. So if I can get that video edited Sunday morning, it could be out Sunday. That's the plan as of now. Plans change though. But yeah, thanks for hanging out so far on this stream. So this is another farm. Heck, maybe I played this once in the tournament. It wasn't, holy crap. It wasn't that good a farm. For me, I didn't like it that much. Explain Farming Simulator 2019 with one word. thinking of a word, FUN, that would just literally be such a stupid answer. But I'm trying to think. Describe FS19 with one word. Creative. Definitely creative. Because the modders, I mean, if you're creative as a modder, you can pretty much do anything, and we just use so much different stuff in here because modders allow us to. So I'd say creative. You can be creative across the game. Definitely. Yeah, maybe we'll do cattle. NFL outdoors. Yeah, we'll probably do. We may do cattle. I don't know. You guys know I don't do the best with cattle. I really gotta take care of them. But then we have I'll call it an ethanol plant over there that you can sell grain to. Got a church up here. You can meet at church Sunday morning, 8 a.m. I don't know. There's a lot of things too. Probably shouldn't bring religion into this though. I know one thing. I made like a religious joke last time on this map, and tons of people got super mad at me. It was horrible. So, I don't know. I'm Catholic and all, which is, I guess, part Christian, and I don't know. People got super mad. That was horrible. I remember regretting that because I said like a prayer at the start of the stream, or at the start of the video. Travis, thanks for the super chat, man. I don't know if I'm going to keep this stream up. I do, for those who did miss the stream, I do want to keep it up so they can see it and put their opinion in here. We'll see, though. Oh, I do want to show you guys one thing. Let me go to the store. Okay, we're just going to pull off right here. Here's the Mississippi, by the way. Yeah, yep. One of the guy remembers it. Squad Jesus. I made one joke where I was like giving a speech down to everybody in the tournament because at the time I was like an admin or the referee of the farming tournament, and I made the joke Squad Jesus, and tons of people got really mad at me, and that was horrible. I apologize about that. That was absolutely horrible. That was horrible. Anyways, we learned our lesson. But what I want to show you guys is small tractors or large tractors. So here's some of the older tractors we have. Now I literally went through. You're gonna see a lot of deer because I guess there are a lot of older deer, and I went through and had to select this really quick because I didn't have time, and I pretty much only selected in the J category because I knew all the John Deeres were there. But we have some older internationals. Model A, of course. Now, this 7000 series, let's see, I think they started producing these maybe 94, 96-ish, up to, I don't know, up to maybe early 2000s, maybe 2000, I'm trying to think, maybe 2003, 2004? I'm not sure when they stopped producing those type of series, like the 8400, 9400, but we have the 30 series here, 40 series here. Now with these, sorry, I gotta find the best series, I gotta find the best models because these models aren't the best. No mean modders putting awesome work on this. I don't mean to diss, but I know there's maybe better mods out there. So we have the 40, 50 series. These are decent, but let me show you. I don't know. We just got to get old mods in here. We got to get our mods gathered before we really do this. What I wanted to show you. It might have been large tractors. The 60 series, like I had. This is a pretty darn solid mod. Check this out. Oh, you can even run all duels. Hey, that'd be kind of cool for an episode, you know? But yeah, this is a pretty solid mod through here, and I've driven it. It seems pretty darn solid. We have some older case, 7200. Could be called the Coin Star. Heck yeah, brother. With a 72, I'm trying to think what he has. 7210, does he have a 7200? No, 7250. I think Cole has a 7250, right? Yeah, 7250. But yeah, we could do something like that. We could get a 4840 in here too. We could do all sorts of things. And then for larger tractors, I could get the 8970, but the 8970 would probably come in the like 90s era, more of, or late 80s era. Large tractors. I don't think I have the 8970 in here, but we could always get it in. And we really got to do some searching for some solid mods in here. Oh, I do. What year was the 8970 first made though? So yeah, this is something we could get once we go to like 90s era. I think it first came out in late 80s. Don't quote me on it though. I'm probably wrong. 8400, that'd come in the 90s era, so probably like season 2 if we did this. This could be interesting. It could be fun. And the cars, I put some old Chevys in here, you know, like K30, of course. And I think I can get, I don't know why it says K30, because isn't K30 like 3500? That's how I always thought of it as, like a 1-ton truck. Got the OBS and the 70s F250. Of course, the Bronco, the 66 Bronco, we could definitely have in here still. That'd be good. Some farmer could run a Bronco if he really wanted to. You should do a roleplay series on Medicine Creek. Those were the two maps we were trying to decide. Medicine Creek or UMRV. And we went with UMRV pretty much because we had a lot more towns. And it works a lot more, and it works a lot more better for roleplay. I need somebody to I need to talk to a modder about editing this truck though. Because this is my go-to truck. I probably shouldn't say it because I should keep it a surprise, but this is my go-to truck if we're doing 70s farming or 80s farming. Should have livestock and equipment sales. That's one thing we were thinking about bringing in. A couple guys messaged me about being an auctioneer for livestock because they actually have real experience. So you could just have them in on Discord. You could actually do that. I think that'd be fun too. Recon! Thanks for photo super chat, man. And Travis, thank you. Sorry, I'm driving like a maniac. We need to cool it. Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much the plan for this map, guys. That's what's gonna happen. I wonder if there's anything else I could show you. I'm gonna tab around to just some of the never mind. I don't know if I could get there. I'd have to drive there. But there's a couple other farms up here on top of this hill, and then we also have Wisconsin over on this side, which somebody could farm Wisconsin because there are a couple fields up here. The way the fields are situated is pretty neat too. They're fairly put together, I guess. I would like to have an auction though. That'd be kind of fun. I love auctions for land and equipment. Everybody hates them when we do tournament auctions. Everybody hates them, but I think they're so. My opinion doesn't overrule your guys' because you guys are the market, you guys are the audience. But I think they're awesome. I think that the auctions at the start are just so fun. Maybe they're not realistic, but I think it makes it realistic, I guess, because it's auction. That's what happens. But yeah, this is what we have going. UMRV, this is what's going to happen, the series. I don't want to give you guys a date because we're probably going to miss that date, but probably starting late this weekend, maybe, is when you'll see the first roleplay episode. It depends when we officially get the map, but I think that's when it's going to happen. It's going to be fun. A lot of memories back to FS17. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. I know it wasn't long, but I wanted to kind of run over it and get your guys' opinion, and especially the people watching it as a video. I want to see your guys' opinion in the comment section so I can read through those. If you have a really descriptive opinion, that's always better. That'd be perfect. But I think this is the plan, and this is what's going to happen. I think. So, anyways, guys, hopefully you have a good night. Hopefully we finish out the week strong. And hey, I'll see you guys later. I'm not sure what tomorrow's video is going to be yet because I got to record it tomorrow. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And hey, I'll see you guys later. Thanks, guys.